everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is Mo, and I am here. Okay, let me. Find myself a good spot. Here we go. So I'm running behind. That's okay. That's fine. Good news. My charger for the reliable laptop, which is a Chromebook, is here. It works. We are cooking with gas, y'all. Thank you for coming in, everybody. Thank you. And the new charger came at just the right moment because the unreliable glitchy laptop is in full glitch mode right now. Let's go like so. How's that? Is that better? Da-da-da-da. Okay. Can y'all hear me okay? I'm doing all right. I rested. I cooked. I made hold on. Let me just turn off some of these bot commands. Turn off. I go down. There we go. Oh, I need to fix the membership command. True. Alright, y'all. So today what we're going to be doing. Okay, my throat feels funny. Hang on a minute. I'm back. Okay. So what we're going to be doing today is, because I did not get a chance, I lost the videos. We'll make our peace with it. What I'm going to do is give you the content, but in the form of a live. What y'all say to that? So, okay. Now, what I need to do is, I need to put there. I need to do that. Space. Hopefully that works. Okay. So let's see. Hopefully the bot works fine. I thought y'all would not mind me finishing that up on here. I need a lip balm. I have most of everything I want to use in front of me right here. How's everybody doing? How did your Saturday go? Let me grab a lip balm real quick. I can't find any lip balms, y'all. Why can't I find any lip balms? Looks like we're going to have to settle for some lip sleeping mask. Let me check out the chat. So this is my Laneige lip sleeping mask. Okay, so let's see who we have in here with us. We have Sharon, right and early, first one in the chat. Welcome, Sharon. Thank you for coming. We also have Laurie. Thank you for coming. Yes, Sharon, I definitely got this from Rufy. You know her well. And we also have Tyrone Morgan. Tyrone streams games, shooting violent games with loud noises. Every once in a while, I pop in and I check it out. My lips are very unhappy right now. I'm not sure if sometimes I don't really have trouble breathing, and all I notice is like a darkness in my lip color, and that means I need my inhaler. Okay, so Tyrant streams like shooting games and such. So, um, check out Tyrant's channel. Give him some support. Let's see what else we have. Happy Saturday to you too, Tyrone. Just go, Tyrone. I have no ability to carry a tune. Now my eye feels funky. I need to get this show on the road. That's why. Okay. So let's see. Laurie's happy about the charger, aren't we? Still happy about the charger. Let's see now. Sharon says I was at a trance DJ event on Twitch with DJs from all over the world. Oh, Sharon, look at you. Look at you. Okay. All right, y'all. So, um, do I want to type? Oh, what the? I broke my nail. It's snagged in my hair. Okay. I think I'll just let my hair be for now. Um. Ooh. No, the nails will be okay. They chip and crack a lot. That's from me not really doing great nail care. What will we do about the hair situation? Should I go with a bonnet? Let's pull the hair in a bonnet. Taya! I feel like I might need to pull this a little tighter. I think I lost the elastic band in this. Y'all, everybody, Toya is here. Okay. We can pull the bonnet back a little bit. Yay! Okay, y'all. So, one of the videos, which I was in the middle of recording when the event happened, was talking about how are you doing, Toya? How are you doing? Talking about well, one of the videos that I did was I used these samples that I've had since my birthday, and I tried to find a shade match, and I ended up, you can see I used like so much of it, there's like nothing left. I ended up between this NW44 and this NW43, these two. So we'll never know now, will we? Well, I mean, y'all will never see it. Oh, Taya's having a good Saturday, yay! So I talked about like when I was in college, I wore tinted sunscreen. I mean, y'all, that's almost 20 years ago, and this is how I look now. So y'all know, I wore tinted sunscreen every day. And then I like this Neutrogena tinted sunscreen I wore, and that's mostly because the Olay one started stinging my face. and then they changed the formula in the Neutrogena one, and then I couldn't get the formula of the one that I liked here. Anyway, long story short, I used to wear tinted sunscreen and either like a pinky brown lip gloss or like a mauvey maroon lip gloss. I remember I had a little MAC lip gloss in a pot that I forgot in Puerto Rico one spring break, and my grandma wore it all the time. It was like that perfect little maroon color. So I would wear like sunscreen, lip gloss, and mascara. That was my make. Oh, and on special occasions, I had one of those 4-pack, those Revlon with the little 4 colors that tells you where to put everything, and I would wear that. But in 2015, when I started working in resorts, because women who wear makeup get paid more, and because I look, oh, okay, let me, Toya, you like your pressed powders and your foundation compacts, don't you? Um, let me fix that bot. The wish list. Let me see. It's too much. Okay, save that. Let's fix that Amazon wish list. That out. Take that out. The comma. Sorry, y'all, intermission. I should have given you all something pretty sunscreen and lip balm is all you really need to protect your face from the elements. So in 2015, I went to get tinted sunscreen. They didn't have it here anymore. They stopped carrying it. So that's when I got the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation, which they since discontinued. Ugh. So this is the Revlon Naked in the shade 290 Cappuccino that I absolutely used to love. And I find, is this a new bottle? No. Like you could always smell the sunscreen. So 2015, I started wearing makeup to work at the resorts, to look more professional. So at the same time, so when my first bottle of this finished, and I went to get it, they didn't have it anymore. Instead, it was all about fit me, poreless, like sparkle your face. And then one day, because I was watching, my Instagram was like hardcore yoga Instagram. And someone I followed, or I don't know how, I started seeing these makeup videos, and y'all, I was appalled. I know what happened. I tried to find a replacement for this, and that led me down to makeup YouTube, and I don't know. So I started seeing people sparkling all over their face. But at the same time, people oh, there's a bub. I was wearing masks before the pandemic, so like people just learn about N95 from COVID, but I've been knowing about N95 for a while. So anyways, so people were just putting on so much makeup, drawing on these eyebrows, and then people people started noticing that I was wearing makeup every once in a while. Like if I put on eyeshadow, and they'd be like, if you're going to do your makeup, you should really do your makeup. Like, if I didn't do the full glam everything, y'all, people were walking around the streets in St. Lucia in the hot sun in this Cambridge. I have a Is it a Cambridge? Let me see. Oh. Y'all, I have so many masks in my purse. It's not even funny, y'all. My purse has like my spare inhaler. Okay, so I have this mask that my aunt gave me. That's a clean one. And then I have a whole bunch of disposables. I give these to strangers. And this mask, I want to say it's a Cambridge. It's the second mask I bought. I don't know. I think it's a Cambridge, but anyway, that's the symbol. So I never leave the house. Like, people would like the last time I gave one of these to a stranger, this guy was in town, and this girl was like, "Let's go. I'll pay the bus fare for you," because he was trying to hitch a ride, and he's like, "Oh, I can't come on the bus. I don't have a mask." I was like, "I got you, dude." And he's like, "I'll repay." I'm like, "No, no, 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 no. This is why I have masks, so people can sit next. So people who sit next to me can be protected as well." Yeah, I've had this. I don't even know if it's still good because I've had it for a while. Like, I've had this probably since 2017 when I started getting really sick. Like, you can see how like this is worn. But let me tell you, this helps. Imagine like people who complain about wearing a mask. When you're stuck in a bus and you've had a asthma attack from a scent in the bus, you don't have a choice than to put these on. And let me tell you, when you're already having trouble breathing, this seals on your face like this. And it takes so much effort to just focus, because the valve is what you're going to get. So much effort to just focus and let your body relax so that the air can go out through the valve. And people are like, a mask is not good. You know, we're not on that. That's not today's rant. Today's rant is a makeup related rant. So yes, the valves really helped. Like, the Cambridge sold out in the beginning of the panini, because there's someone I follow. I haven't seen her post on in a while, called the Lupus Trainer, and because she's immunocompromised, she used to wear it in public. Y'all, we're off on a big tangent here. The ridicule I got in tangent for wearing the mask. I remember mom came home one day, and I don't remember what I needed to go do. I needed to go do something like down the road. And she says to me, now I'm allergic to pork. So if I'm around pork, breathing, that's like since before asthma. So she says to me, the boys down the road are having like some sort of roasting barbecue, so wear your mask. So I put my mask on, not the Cambridge. I have another cloth mask that I got it's somewhere. And so I put my mask on and I went down the road. And let me tell you, these young boys said I had Ebola. Like, when I would wear my mask on the bus, there was one time I put my mask on. This lady sat next to me with like strongly scent, and I'm like, I'm already on the bus. I need to get home. So I put my mask on. Do you know, when I put the mask on, she moved. She was like, looked at me like, plague, and I was like, I don't care, whatever. I didn't even notice I burped. So anyways, so so I was doing the video of doing my makeup. Like, y'all remember those days of the dripping things on your face, the big triangle of foundation, the three of contour. I'm not going to, and everyone was overlining their lips, and then the cut crease. So that's where we're going with today's makeup look. But while we're doing that, I wanted to talk a little bit at the same time about social media and like how it shapes self-worth and all of those things. Really, Toya? I'm telling you. Have you been using the sinus rinse, Toya? I'm telling you, masks. Like, I was on this, like, I was using masks if there were a lot of scents in the bus, but I started using what's this thing? um, Hand sanitizer. Like, all my bags, one of the outside pockets is always a sanitizer pocket. Because when I get on the bus, I saw someone cough into their hands and touch the bus, and I was like, mm-mm. I am not getting a cold. Every time like I got on the bus and I got off the bus, I sanitize my hands because those are high touch surfaces. Um oh my god. I'm telling you, yucky perfume is the worst. Okay. So um yeah, I want to get a new bottle. I need to remember to get a new bottle for my rinse. Um I was having like a lot of congestion like the past couple of weeks, but it stopped now. Yes, so I wanted to talk, and at the same time, while we are doing that makeup, that like that was the standard. I don't understand how that became the standard for makeup. Um, and I'm going to do that, and at the same time, I want to talk about um like the social media platforms, the recent, not so recent revelations about it being bad for your self esteem. Um, and I also want to talk about this website from the early 2000s called Hot or Not. And I also want to link all of that back to the cishet patriarchy, blah, blah, blah. Um, Trying to define, like, putting those types of, what's the word? Kind of like confinement on how you should appear in public. Like, if I go out in public with my bonnet and like this, like, people will say unprofessional, whatever. And then like when I do full glam makeup, like all of the videos when I was like practicing to like get the hang of it, people were complimenting the looks because like this is expected. It's like when I straightened my hair before, like not now, like when I was in college, before my hair was straight, no one really commented on my hair. But when I straightened my hair, all of a sudden everyone was commenting and complimenting my new hair. So it's like little subtleties like that kind of like train you, because women should exist in public spaces and social media is a public space only in a certain framework. Okay, so let's get on to it now. I don't think I have any serums. Oh yeah, I used that little sample I had of the Elizabeth Arden in the little pill little bottle thing in the video. But you know what I will do? Um Oh, that's the Laneige sleeping mask. We'll save that for later. Um, so I guess I need some sort of moisturizer. Yes, like a lot of the stuff, like the criticism of women on social media and the like beauty standards are about telling women how they should like appear. Like people don't even realize they just like like they cannot admit to themselves like what they would be really happy with is if we went away and just stayed indoors. So I'm going to use my Neutrogena Hydro Boost. Look, I'm going to be a influencer. Okay, that's enough. I'm not even. Okay. We're going to say a lot of okay, y'all. That's just how it goes. So we're going to do this. We're going to pretend this is our serums and our... Y'all remember, like, people were doing, like, in the little 1 minute Instagram videos, they were putting, like, 500 things on their faces. I was convinced it was so they could, like, promote as many products as possible to get affiliate income. Like, I'm not hating them for it, but... Because y'all remember that was before Marilyn Estelle came and was like, oh, the stuff people are using, they're promoting. Okay. And I have some Eat Bye Bye Under Eye Cream. And I have to admit to y'all that I actually like this. Like, look, come in. This is where we're starting, okay? Oh, I don't have that much left. So I have like this tiny little bit. Let's see. And I'm going to put it on, and y'all can see. Oh, that's a little too much. That's a little too much. I'm not sure exactly how this works, but it does brighten up. Like when I put this on in the night, the next morning, I do notice a bit of a difference. And I just realized that later today I'm going to have to do like a big washing of the face when I'm done putting all this makeup on. And it was also the time when everybody had to have a beauty blender before all the knockoffs and like brand recognition. I guess there's still a lot of like brand recognition now, but it was like everything was all revolutionary. Okay. So what I have to do is I have to try and do the eyebrows. But before I do that, I guess I'm going to do this face primer. This is some Elizabeth Mott made in South Korea. Thank Me Later Illuminating Face Primer. Y'all, in the video, I use my little sample. I think this sponge that I have is from like Christine or somebody, and it's a purple sponge. I use the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and I have to say, I really did enjoy it. Oh, this is a weird... Oh my god, this looks like mermaid snot. Y'all have to see this. Oh my gosh. Let me turn the light down so y'all can see this a little better. Come on, focus. Focus. Oh my gosh, y'all have to see this. This is so shiny. Can you focus? Maybe if I pull it back a little bit. Anyways, y'all. That's the primer we're using. At this rate, I might as well have used the Polish Putty. Oh no. I forgot a key step. Smelling them first. Oh gosh, y'all. This is pure. Oh my gosh, this is pure perfume. This is bad. No, it's a no, dog. Oh, this is... Where's my inhaler? That was a big mistake. Oh, that was a big mistake. That was a big mistake. I'm gonna need a wet cloth. This is like, I don't know why it didn't occur to me to smell this first. It looks pretty. I'm okay. I'm just going to make sure my inhaler is closer by. This is a lot. I'm going to turn the fan on. This is why I don't like, I just do not like trying new things. Yeah. It's a trashy low rent mermaid. Oh, I was looking for this everywhere. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to use another primer. It's actually stinging my nose a little bit too. Like, it's heavily scented, but it's also like very alcoholic. So we're just going to go with the Elf Polish Putty Primer. I didn't want to use this because I was trying to go for a matte look because y'all know I'm the glowy queen, glow all day. But y'all remember when J Devils, when he did the Polish Putty Primer review and said it was like the Chacha primer. And like the thing about that primer was it was trying to make your face like literally putty, like smooth out your face. So by the end of everything you were like unrecognizable. But this is the luminous putty primer, so hella shiny. Oh, I also have some Becca primers I could have used too. There we go, y'all. Already you're starting to see that blur effect. Everybody was about blur. And I have to admit, I used to watch Tati Resbo Baptist Church. And and she was one of those people. They used to put so much foundation on that they'd be a totally different color. And I still can't believe people don't call Tati out on her blackfishing. Okay. So final. Oh no, we have to do the brows. Oh, I forgot this bad thing over there. Okay, here we go. Do the brows, Mo. Do the brows. I did not wash my brushes, so we'll see how that goes. There's the brush I want. Okay, so for the brows, we have two options. Oh, I have Brow Chow Deep Brunette. I don't know if this was popular, but we're gonna use it. So I'm not very good at this brow thing. You'll already know. But I used that trimmer. I did the review of the electric trimmer. I used to watch them for like products, especially drugstore stuff. And I mean, I did find the LA Girl Pro Conceal concealer that I could buy hair from them. but then I would be like, can't relate. Can't relate. And some of them, their body image issues was just flying off the screen. It'll be like little things that they say, and I pick up on those things. Okay. Like, let me turn up the light a little bit so you can see better. Like, why would I want to do anything to these brows? And y'all remember I did a post a while back and someone was like, oh, it has a little brush. You know, I don't really want that little brush touching my skin. Someone was like, if only you do your eyebrows. And I was just like, what is the problem with my eye? What? Look at this eyebrow. Look at this eyebrow going in the opposite direction. Okay, so this pencil has one of those like triangular tips. So I guess this is like what the people do. You'll know I don't care. This is going to take us so long. I'm used to my makeup happening so quickly. I know, like, to tell you the truth, like, my favorite way to do my actual brows when I'm not doing whatever this is that I'm doing is this is starting to look like the things that the people do. Is the Essence Clear Brow Gel. That's my favorite way to do my brows. I do want to try, of course, the Lip Bar Brow Gel, but I've never actually heard anyone rave about it. Like, I wonder how well it actually sells. Now, when I'm done with that, I'm going to do the thing that people used to do about, like, look at the mess I'm making. The thing that people used to do, some people still do it, where they do like almost like a band across of concealer. And I just saw a video, y'all. Oh, when I finish the brow, I'll tell you all the main story. I just saw a video of someone showing like her social media pictures, I think, and like before and after. And I don't know if it's makeup and filters and editing or if it's just filters and editing, but it's like two different people. I tell you, back then I used to watch the makeup videos and I would be so confused. Okay, so yes, that one, Toya, that one. So I finally finished that like way too pale. Oh my god, Maybelline. Everyone was using it with the little sponge tip concealer. I finally finished it. So now I'm left with Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn, which apparently everybody was using it. Oh, that's good that the pencil works for. And they used to put like a whole bunch of concealer in the front here. I don't understand why. Okay, I need my little brush. Oh, that has. Is this going to work? This has some sort of thing on it. I have another one. I love those tiny little concealer brushes, y'all. It's so good for here's a dirty one. It's so good for control. Da, da, da. Because also, what I've come to realize is that I mean, I haven't tried that many concealers, so I can't really tell you like how it compares to other things. It was just easier for me to use. I think it might be like a really good beginner friendly one because the Maybelline, oh, I can't remember the name of it. It has a little bit of a learning curve, the Maybelline one. But I do love these tiny little elf brushes. Yes, Maybelline Age Rewind. That's the one. That's the one everybody was using it. Like both black and white influencers were using it. Like it was supposed to be the dupe for Shape Tape. But also like Shape Tape look like sparkle under your eyes. So much makeup look like sparkle. Like for the life of me, I didn't understand why people were trying to make around their eyebrows. Oh, what shade did you end up using? Because let me tell you, the time I went to buy it here, they only had caramel in the store and like the zero shade. Um, this takes forever. Like I don't know why you'd commit to doing this. Maybe they do it faster than this. Yeah, I was saying I don't know why people wanted the like freshly waxed eyebrows look. Cause I remember when I was in college and I used to get my eyebrows waxed. When I was done with the wax, I used to use a microderm abrasion, like a scrub with a chemical exfoliant, because like the waxed area, like this area of my face, I would look like this after a wax, and I really didn't understand like how that was desirable, because I would wax and I would get back to the barracks and I would then like do my exfoliation so that my around my eyebrows weren't blinding. And then I go on the internet and I'm like, people want this? Okay, people, you do you. Okay, y'all. So I know they used to do like I'm going to do the full between the brows thing. I don't know why they used to do this. And you know, people used to when they were done like blending this out, they used to bake it. I am not going to do that. I draw the line. And I also didn't understand too why people were like making the whole like center of their face so many shades lighter, because like that's how my eczema manifests. Um but also at the same time, a lot of the black people, especially those here in St. Lucia, the makeup they were wearing was always a whole bunch lighter than their actual skin tone. It's like it was sending the message that to look pretty, you had to have lighter skin. So when I'm blending that, let me tell you all about Hot or Not. Because Hot or Not came I want to say after MySpace, but before Facebook and before Instagram, obviously. So here's the. Let me see if I can get you in even closer. There we go. There's the brow. Um, and a lot of the features that are responsible for like people feeling bad about themselves when they go on those apps were actually from Hot or Not. Now, I'll tell y'all like my first experience with Hot or Not before I tell y'all about like the actual factual things about the website. So, um yes, people still do this, Toya, and I'm just like, and it's just so much like look at this. Like look at this. I'm telling you. I will post the picture of this when I'm done on Instagram and you will see people telling me how good I look. Yo, what? I need to. Okay, this is better. It looks really okay. This side of my head, the hairline is further. My head is far, far, far from symmetrical too. Oh, let me bring this down a little bit because this eyebrow is looking way higher than the other one. That's the other thing of when you do this. It like, I think it looks okay. Okay, so let me tell you about Hot or Not while I put on the foundation. So I don't have that MAC one. I'm going to end up gluing. It's just a fact. I'm going to oh, where did I put the Maybelline Fit Me powder? I really need to get a powder like now. Um I'm going to use this Revlon L'Oreal Age Perfect Serum Foundation. It has sunscreen in it. It also has you have look, I have a lot of concealer because the store that I buy the makeup at, the drugstore, had a sale. I just threw out one because the cap had fallen off and it got dry. But they have a sale for they had a sale um for, and they had some cheaper concealers, so I tried them. Before I put the foundation on though, were people doing this before? I'm going to color correct because y'all remember everybody was color correcting whether they needed it or not. So I'm going to color correct with this orange color corrector. And I'm going to use way too much. Sharon, I'm not even noticing the burps right now because I'm trying to focus on making sure I do all the steps. Let's put that on the floor. Um, so I can see everything. So everyone was color correcting with orange, and I didn't understand like why they were color correcting so much. So I'm going to over color correct too. And they were using so much. And they're always color correcting around the mouth, so I'm going to do that too. um okay. So I'm going to put the foundation over this. But I wanted to tell you, okay, about yeah, I really don't understand the science of color correcting, Toya. But I saw Esty use this orange one. She didn't put so much though. She just put like a tiny bit. And I feel like when I used it the other day when I was making the video, if you're using a lot, I don't know about color correcting. I know it's just like I'm just going to skip that step. Like if my eyes are really bad, I might put like a drop there, but I haven't really played with the color corrector enough. What was I saying? Oh yes, so let me tell you. So my second semester at the Coast Guard Academy, January 2014, I moved in with what I now know to be a Karen. Okay, she'd come from a high school. She was top performer in a high school in Florida. She was very the R word. Like I'm pretty sure, like at the time, I didn't know things like the meaning of the Confederate flag, and hung she wanted to hang a Confederate flag outside the room because you could hang your flags outside your room. They're little hooks, and you could hang your state flag outside the room. And she wanted to hang a Confederate flag outside the room, and she asked me if I would bother me, and I'm like, I don't know anything about that. Like, I don't care, because I didn't know what it meant. She also didn't wear underwear sometimes, y'all, because she didn't do laundry. It was bad. It was I'm sorry to white people. She did not represent y'all well. What I did with foundation. So she was like, Monette, are you on hot or not? And I'm like, what? Um, so she she was on this, she showed me this website called Hot or Not. And y'all, that's like pre-smartphone, like when the web pages still took a long time to load. Um, you know, oh. um I'm going to layer this on y'all. Um, so you have to take the picture with your digital camera. And I didn't have a digital camera at the time. My mom like took a loan so I could have like stuff to go to this free college that gave me $100 a month. Boy, have I been poor long. So you had to take a picture with your camera, upload it to this website, and you didn't have to actually put your own name, but you put your own face, okay? And people would rate you a score like out of 10. And let me tell you, these high school and college kids were obsessed with this. Like they woke up and it was all about getting the best picture. Because y'all remember MySpace was the first place where they like up like that selfie with the like weird lighting. So hot or not, you'd upload a picture, and I think you could put like your state or your town or something, and you'd upload a picture, and people would rate you out of 10, and it would like average out the score, so you'd see what your picture got. So you'd basically ask if you're hot or not, and like when you went on, like a few hours later, it'd be like, you're hot, you're not. Like people were teenagers were willingly, like that was the first website that did like rating. Hello Matinda, hello, thank you for joining us, come on in. That was the first website that like started rating people based on looks, like all the information. This is not like MySpace where you were trying to make friends who had similar taste in music. No, this is, you upload a picture and strangers rate how you look. And they will put a picture every day. Like she would get ready in the morning and she would put a picture up. Like, how was this a thing? Like, I've been outside. This is clearly too pale for me right now, and this was a thing, y'all. And you see how you can still see like my little freckles and stuff coming through? I hope you can see it. I can see it. People would annihilate like every feature that made their face their face. They'd put like 2-3 layers of foundation. So that's what I'm going to do. So she would like put it on in the morning, and I'm telling you, we're in the military. And she would put this on in the morning, put up a picture, and come back to see if strangers thought she was hot or not. But also, she would rate other people, and she would try to see who else at the academy, like our school, was also there. And it was always ever, I don't think I ever saw black people, but again, we were in Connecticut. But um but like the guys also had pictures up there with like their shirt off and stuff. And she would like look to see which guys, because on that website you could actually um message people, and people would like hook up and stuff. Yo, that was a thing. And so like she like her self-worth was so deeply attached to that, she wouldn't go a day without doing this. Like if the picture she loaded in the morning didn't get a score above 7, she would take it down, upload another picture. And I think it also like aggregated your score over time. And like, yeah. But yo, this was also the era of Girls Gone Wild. You remember that show? I don't remember if it was on MTV, and girls would take their top off for the camera. Y'all remember? Like, some when these things come out now, it's acting like exploiting girls' insecurity about themselves, teenagers' insecurity about themselves is a new thing. But let's be real, it's not. So like she would get upset about that. Yo, it was bad. So that's 2 layers. Guess what I'm going to put on? It's starting to feel heavy, but everything I'm wearing now is glowy. So I remember I asked the like other black kids, like she was obsessed with this, and I would be like, "You wearing a sports bra that has like visible giant holes in it? You haven't done your laundry, so you don't have clean underwear." I used to be like go into her like a black mama, like if you fall sick and you go to the clinic, you don't have any underwear on, they're going to say my roommate didn't have underwear on, you're reflecting badly on me. um but she always had time for hot or not. She was obsessed with that. and and I asked the other black kids, I'm like, have y'all heard of hot or not? um and I asked them, and they were like, "What? We haven't heard of that. We haven't heard of that at all." And they're like, "No, these white kids, they do some wild things." I was like, "Okay." Like, I'm telling you, going to America from a majority black country when you're 20 years old, like you have to learn about things like driving while black, walking while black. Um, as an adult, it like blows your mind. So what I'm going to do now, because I don't have a stick contour, is I'm going to take now this LA Pro Conceal, because they always had a cream contour in the shade Beautiful Bronze, which is like my normal skin tone when I go outside. And use that to make the big three, okay? So Hot or Not was developed by these two grad students. So like imagine two teenage minded boys, because their minds are always teenage, in like their 20s, and they developed this website so they could rate pictures. Can you believe this? And they sent it to some of their friends, and because people being insecure and looking for outside validation about their self is not a new thing. it blew up overnight. Like, their internet couldn't handle it. They went to the grad school, and I want to say it's one of the UCs or the USCs or one of those California schools. And I want to say they were like computer science majors. So they look, y'all. I did the three. Did I do it? Did I do it? Did I do it, y'all? Also, also everyone wanted to be doing their makeup the same back in those days, and everyone's face is not the same shape. Like, my face is not that shape, and it's not as big as other faces. I have a small face. It's really hard when I try to buy glasses. Like, I have a big head and a small face. Anyways, I digress. So they like went to the grad school and hooked up two computers, and that's what they were running the website off of at the time. That's what they were running the website off of. But it blew up. It blew up because apparently people rating your pictures, like interacting with your pictures on a simple, just like, rate, just click and score, is addictive. Apparently, it's addictive. That's what they found out. And that is what all of these platforms are capitalizing on. Like, you could spend hours on Hot or Not, um, rating other people's pictures. And also, apparently, like the men, like, and also, it was like way heteronormative in the beginning. Like, if you were a guy, you would only get girl pictures to rate, and if you were a girl, you'd only get guy pictures to rate. Um, so it was like hella heteronormative. Do I look snatched yet? Don't worry, we're going to go on top of that contour with the powder contour from the Lip Bar palette. But I want to do my big triangle of concealer. So, like, by the um time Facebook came around, like, I want to say, like, 3 years later, like my senior year, um people were already, like, the college kids, because if you didn't know, if you were not in college, you didn't know that in the beginning Facebook was just like per college. Like, your school, I didn't know it at the time because, like, I didn't have friends in other colleges. But your school had to how did they do these triangle things again? Because they also put like a ton of concealer here. Your school had to send emails to Facebook, and you had to have a school email, and they had to like verify your school email was real. Um, but your school had to send emails, and if Mark Zuckerberg and friends got enough emails, is that how they did the triangles? Um, then and only then did they allow your school to join. And they didn't think our school was going to join, because how is a school with less than 1,000 students going to get enough emails when there are schools with like 2,500 and 50,000 students? I think when I went to USF, they had 75,000 students. Like, they couldn't even just have one graduation ceremony. Oh, I think I did this one too long, y'all. I also sometimes think like these influencers were like trolling us, and they were just trying to finish all the makeup, all the products they had. So I guess I have to. This makes me feel like those rock people that wear makeup like Kiss on them. And also we're putting like a ton of foundation, a concealer, like here and there. And I'm like, why? When you laugh, it's going to crease. And all here and there, the chin. Oh, I forgot the line down the nose. How could I forget? And I do not have the forehead those people were trying to hide. And a tan on the forehead. Lots on the forehead. So by the time um Facebook rolled around, the generation that first got on Facebook, the college kids, a lot of them were already used to people judging. Sister Destiny, how you doing? Y'all, Sister Lavita, Destiny Awaits Me, did a video where she did a special prayer for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I shared it on my community tab. It's a nice short video, so if y'all could go look at that, give her a little view if you're into that sort of thing. Okay. Whew. Anyway, back to the original thought, y'all. So yes, by the time um Facebook came around and introduced like the like button and such, the people who first got on Facebook, it wasn't a big deal to them to have other people um react, or to have like one click interaction with photos, or to have other people judging them. It was already part of their life, because a lot of them, talking about people who were used to AOL Messenger, were used to MySpace, and then what y'all didn't know is that they'd also come to us. Y'all remember when everybody used to put foundation on their lips? Well, not everybody, but like a lot of the big stars like Nikki Tutorials. Um they were already used to that. So it comes as no surprise that um it comes as no surprise then. Oh, it comes as no surprise that even older people, like in their 40s, but really like mid 30s, are still like addicted, because like they grew up on these things. And so much of those social media sites now are built. Oh, I think this needs to dry a little bit. This triangle thing was easier to do with the what's the name of the thing, the Maybelline. We decided the name, the Maybelline one. So that's what happening. So when Facebook reveals, like, a whistleblower at Facebook tells us that Facebook knew that Instagram was bad for girls' self-esteem. Like, who is that news to? Age Rewind. Thank you, Sharon. Maybelline Age Rewind. Who is that news to? Like, what's happening, I find, is the sponge is just soaking all of this up. I feel like it needs to dry a little bit first. So, who is that news to? And also, once those websites develop the infinite scroll, because before, like, after a little while, you'd have to say load more for it to see more. But then they made it so you didn't have to say load more, so you didn't have to like have that thought in your brain of, do I want to continue, or do I want to leave this website and go do something productive? you know that was not a thought that people were having anymore because of endless scroll. Oh, yes, Friendster was mm-hmm, like Friendster. Like, I was in college, so it was Facebook, but a lot of other people were on Friendster around that time. So now, wild thing, y'all, like, Hot or Not had millions of users. Like, you can go look it up, and there's like articles telling you how big it grew, and Hot or Not was viral. Like it, like overnight in one weekend, they went to like so many users. Um, so many users. Like I remember Faye was telling me about TikTok months, almost a whole year before I started hearing about TikTok everywhere else. Like okay, this, yeah, it needed to dry down a little bit. Oh, it's still, come on. Oh, there's something else I wanted to say. So yes, so anywho's y'all, what you should know is Hot or Not is actually still around and still making money. And one of the actual good things about Hot or Not was like you had to opt in to allowing people to message you, which was a good way, like, to protect yourself. Like if you said you didn't want messages, like people like literally could not message you. It had like a few little like protections for like privacy and stuff that really got taken out of Facebook and Instagram. Cause like on Instagram, even if you block somebody, when they message you, it still goes in that folder. Oh, I lost the eyelash. Did I? What's going on here? What's going on there? Okay. Getting the upper eyelids. Now, a big thing about this look becoming popular, I believe, it's proximity to whiteness and Eurocentric beauty standards. All right, no, what do you mean by that? Well, what I mean is everybody that was doing this look, and this 2016 is like also like pick Kardashian too. Pick everyone trying to look like a Kardashian. Okay, y'all. I have now put all the concealer in the center of my face. And you know, you never do one concealer in those days. So what I'm going to also do is this concealer, which isn't really thick enough for this look, but it's the palest I have. Oh, I just scratched my nose. Way to go, Mo. My nose always gets itchy when I do like so much makeup. So we're going to put this too because we have to bake. So like the other thing that really like at that point back in like 2016, um like I was turned off makeup. I was like, I just want to cover my sunscreen and like that's really it at that point for me, and wear makeup to the fancy places. Just like even out my complexion. Cause like the thing is, those places like when you're going to work, if you show up, is that finished? If you show up without makeup, everyone asks you if you look sick. But if you show up with too much makeup, so like if you're going to work, you can't show up with too much makeup because God forbid. Like honestly, I can feel the weight of these products on my face. And this is like people were doing this every day. Every day I would like be walking through town, sweaty, going from one yoga class to the other, and people would tell me like, why don't I do my makeup like that? And I was like, are you kidding me? You think I have 2 hours to do this? Are you kidding? And like also like the share different products you're using. So what I want to do, I have to let this dry a little bit. I'm gonna like have to pull out the fan. Like this look was about a certain look, about completely changing. Let me tell you, the make, and then we haven't started putting on all the powder yet. They will be wearing all that powder. This look is about completely changing the face of the shape of your face, because God forbid you look unique. God forbid you look unique. So it was about faking having cheekbones, whether or not you have it. So we're going to erase all people with like big, plump, juicy, round faces from the public sphere. If you have a big round face, if you lean anything towards fat, chubby, round, plump, that's not how you should exist in this space. That was also the time, y'all, when waist trainers was big. Oh my god, everybody else this look came with like a package that came with waist trainers and slim tea. Y'all remember that era? I mean, it might still be going around. I just don't see it on my feed anymore. Now my feed is almost all just like social justice activists. Um, um, yes. So this is about like making sure you like make your face look skinny, hollowing out this area. Sharon, why are you me? I'm like, people are like, waist trainer. I'm like, a waist trainer, a corset. You mean? Cause I like around that time I was also having like started having back pain, and it was because I had asthma. Um and I was also really super skinny, still super skinny. Um so like also like because of my endometriosis, sometimes I just need help holding my tummy up. So I had bought in back in like 2009, after something from Macy's that was like a top that like, but it was too big. And also I didn't want the constriction up here, so I'd been getting those corsets, not the like hook on ones, the like push through. I wish I had one in here, but I just like washed them, because I washed everything that was in my drawers that I hadn't used in years, just to like help hold you up, because sometimes you just need a little extra help holding you up. And I was like, well, I have some of those, but they were more like support and not like squish the life out of you. Finding one tiny enough for me and my mom was funny too, because it's like when you like hurt your back, like if you like tweak a muscle in your back. I used to use athletic tape. Oh, that's a long story. We're not going down there. I was like, it's just a corset. Like you can wear that for extra support if you're having like issues with your tummy or your back. They're like, no, 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 no. You have to wear it, and it's tiny, and like it makes you. And there were those, they were like, you have to wear it while you're working out, and it makes you have a slim waist. And I'm like, say what now? Anyways, so yes, it was like you had to wear like waist trainers at the time, and you also like that was the standard of beauty, and I was like, what year is it? And then you had to like contour the crap out of your nose, because god forbid you have a nose that doesn't fit the eurocentric standard of beauty. You just have to make your nose a different shape now. And so like, and those were the pictures, like those were the people like making it big on social media, the people like contouring the crap out of them. Like you hardly, it was hard to see someone who wasn't doing that, to like even find them. Oh, look at the ghostness on the hair, yo. Look at it. Look at it. I'm a ghost now. And then also the like violent language. They were like, beat your face, and everybody was like, I can't wait to beat my face. And I'm like, I don't want to beat my face. I don't want to hollow out my cheek. Like, I just want to even out my complexion. Like, why is this what is required? Even up until last year, someone was like, you call that makeup? You don't know how to do makeup. I'm like, that's the makeup I like. Like, in real life. Like, it's one thing if you post a picture of your makeup and um people online judge it. Oh, I was messaging a friend. I forgot I was in the middle of doing that. And that's one thing, like for me, like it's like, okay, online people, like it's a picture of my face, you comment on it, which shows how much like I accept that as normal behavior. Um, but then it's like a totally different thing for like a random person in the street to feel that they earn the right to comment on my makeup. Yeah, Sharon, I did want to mention, like, and so much of it was stolen from drag, was like taken from drag culture. And it's like, and I'm like, isn't like all of these like drag things usually like performance based? Like, performance makeup is totally different, you know? Yo, it's been an hour and a half. So I'm going to bake now. Yo, I never understood baking. Like, I didn't understand. And I remember like trying to get powder because like to touch up between like yoga classes. Um and they were like, Sasha Buttercup, that's the only powder. And I'm like, no, I want powder that matches my skin tone. And she's like, everybody's using the Sasha Buttercup. Everybody's using the Sasha Buttercup. So yeah, I have this elf um it's like a banana powder for back dark skin tones. So it's not even yellow enough for what people were doing. But it's what I got, so it's what we're gonna use. So I'm going to attempt to bake. Y'all bear with me. I've been practicing for a couple of months and I don't think I've gotten any good at it. Is that how they did it? That's the thing, Sharon. I was like, I don't only have like this one laugh line right here. And when I tried following what these people were doing, also I'm getting the powder all over me. When I tried following what they were doing, it just made the lines like, it just made me have cracks. Is this it? It just like was like, what are y'all doing, folks? Also, how do y'all have so much time? Like, I was hustling so hard back then. Like, there were days I would have days that would go from 5 a.m. I know it's like I need more powder, don't I, Sharon? I would have days that would go from 5 a.m. to 8 p.m. I would teach like 3 yoga classes, 2 private sessions. Like, do you really think like the only thing I cared about was soaking my feet at the end of the day? Oh, I have so much powder on my shirt. How did they do this? How did they do this? Also, they did everything like it was a badge of honor to do everything with your sponge. How? Oh, they always did down the center of the nose too. I think they were just trying to find a way to use all. Okay, well, Sharon did say this baking came from the drag people. Do we have RuPaul's Drag Race to blame for this? On don't you have dry skin too, Toya? I'm done with this baking nonsense, y'all. I feel like I'm mixing cement. I feel like I'm mixing concrete. I'm done with that. I quit on this baking thing, y'all. Well, let's move on to the eyes. Oh, my foot fell asleep. Oh, now, y'all, the eyes. Okay, I'm going. The video was my first time attempting a cut crease. I did it with concealer, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to see if I get some clean brushes real quick. Oh. Okay, here I come. Oh, I'm baking, y'all, and I remember. Oh my gosh, I remember like the things would be like, if you're not baking, for 20 minutes, then what are you even doing, sis? And I'm just like, I have 20 minutes to sit here. Like, what are you doing? What's on this? My brushes that I actually like, my Eco Tools. Okay. So what I want to do is to do like a dark on the outside. What brush? What brush are y'all talking about? Yes. What primer are you using, Toya? I got the Monster powder brush of my dreams from Colored Rain. Oh. Oh. I have this brush from Glamlight that someone in the chat sent to me in that Glamlight set. And no, the top is like a little pinky. I have this other big fluffy brush. I prefer that shape for blush. This is a MOTD brush. I have this brush, which is I want to say a Moda, and it's shiny and pink. It's also big and fluffy. And I have this brush from Beatbox Beauty, which is Black woman owned. But my favorite powder brush is still this elf blurring brush. Like, how do I have so many big fluffy brushes? Like, but the elf blurring powder brush is still my favorite. What did I do with the eyeshadow? Over here. So the first palette that I actually bought Oh, you do, Taya? Oh. The first palette that I actually bought is the Through My Eyes from Colourpop, because you had to have Colourpop back then. Everybody was shilling Colourpop. And I actually still really like that. I don't use it much. But I really like the color story. I got this and the Mar palette, and this was a lot better in quality. The shadows were a lot better quality than the Mar palette. So like that's the color story. And I really liked it. Like I like this because like to me it was like little quads that you could do a look with. But anywho's, where's the crease brush? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with Laura Mercier blurring primer. I'm telling you that Milk Hydro Grip primer, I actually really like it. I was surprised. I thought it was just hype. I used an elf one back in the day that was supposed to be a dupe. No, it was not a dupe. I remember specifically Tati said it was a dupe. She lied. Um and I also use what I like to use when I'm in a rush, and you can see I've used a ton of this, is this NYX spray as a primer. When you use this as the primer and then as the setting spray, um it actually it actually is a perfect dupe for MAC Fix Plus. The Milk Hydro Grip, it was like a nice jelly consistency, and like the it went on and it was like still sticky to the touch, and I feel like the makeup, the like foundation applied really well on top of it. Okay, so what I really want is a chocolate brown for the outside of my eye, but I don't have a chocolate brown, so I'm going to use this color, which is called Divina. On the outside, it's like a rich, like brick maroony color. What I really like would like on my eye though is the color story of like the Elf Peaches and Cream Tiny palette, but I don't have that one. So these EcoTools brushes were like easy for me to learn to do makeup. I think it still um it's still up on my channel, the videos of me like doing makeup for the first time, because I didn't really do much eye makeup before. So okay, so this is, oh, this is falling out. I forgot to tap tap tap. No, Sharon. Does other websites sell Milani, like Ulta? Does Ulta sell Milani? Oh, they're always discontinuing the good stuff. But the other thing too about me and those makeup things is like, this was like everybody was doing makeup for people with big eyes. Like I don't have all that space. I don't have all that lid space. What do y'all think I have going on here? Okay, let's see. Oh, this is looking nice. What do y'all think? So that's one. Oh, we have a new person there. Unseen TV. Hey, hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Thanks for joining us. I'm just doing my makeup and renting. Okay, I have to focus now. Now, what people don't realize, in addition to like these like beauty standards and insisting that everyone has to do their makeup a certain way to be accepted, like it's rooted in patriarchy. Don't get me wrong, Oh, this side is way darker than the other side. Don't, why is this not blending? Don't get me wrong, right? Like, doing your makeup doesn't make you less of a feminist. But insisting that there's like one correct way, Robert Welch, I'm looking at you, of doing makeup, and that everyone needs to do their makeup a certain way, is applying like beauty standards. And the beauty standards are always like a certain, the beauty standards are always a certain group, you know? A certain group. And it's just because people think they want to tell women how to exist. Because a lot of people, ideal world would be telling women that they cannot exist in a certain space. Oh, what's on this? Let's blend out a little bit with this. Now, y'all, I'm going to cut the crease. Okay, I'm going to cut the crease. And that is rooted from like long ago, you know? Like, remember, y'all in the chat, a good bit of you are old enough to know that people used to say girls should be seen and not heard. Like, how misogynic is that? Like, I never understood this. I was just like, so don't talk at all. And yeah, they don't want us to talk. They want to define how you exist. And what that does is that it dehumanizes you. It makes you exist as a caricature. And it makes you not be an individual, which then takes away your personhood, which then takes away your right to make decisions for yourself. So people would be like, people would say something, what happened to my eyebrow? Should I put that wax thing on it so it stays? I think I'm going to put that wax thing on my eyebrow so it can be shiny. Remember, everyone's eyebrow was super shiny. I have this like wax stick from Elf, and I put it on because my eyebrow is doing all these things. Because, you know, if you exist in public space, like, then you're taking part in society, you're shaping society. And people will say it's just makeup, but people don't realize. Oh, that's making a mess. People don't realize the implications that it has on like broader issues in society. I don't know that I did anything, but whatever. Okay, so now I'm going to have to cut the crease, huh? Okay. So I'm going to have to do one eye at a time because y'all, I'm going to attempt to cut the crease with the NYX glitter glue because I want my eyes to be shiny. So tell me if this is a bad idea, okay? Okay. Now what I'm going to do, because y'all, I don't have those eyes that are considered beautiful, those big eyes, is I'm going to cut the crease like closer to my eyebrow instead of in my actual crease. Oh, I messed it up. Don't worry, y'all. I'll fix it, okay? Trust me, I'm gonna fix it. Like I get like people were being creative, but there was a time where it was like if you didn't cut your crease, it's like you didn't do your makeup, you know? And I was just like, who do you think has this time? Okay, so okay. Gimme. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in this like cream colored hair because everybody was doing the cut crease in like a shiny cream color. It's called Lucido. And I'm going to put it in the cut crease. Okay. And the thing is, like, it took me a while to realize that if you have a tiny eye, you can use a tiny brush and you have more control and you're more likely to get the result you want. Now, I'm not using enough colors here because y'all knew back then the influencers would do use like people still use like 3 or 4 colors. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this flex, this like darker brown, right here, this from like the middle to like the outer of my eye. Yes, Sharon, you're right. You're right. They're like, if you don't behave this way, you won't get a husband. I'll be like, what if you don't want a husband? And they'll be like, what do you mean you don't want a husband? Everyone wants a husband. And I'm like, not if he's just going to tell me what to do. No, I want to make my own money. Oh, I messed this up a little bit already. It's okay, y'all. It's fine. Okay, let's see how we can. Where's the blurring brush? How we can solve this. Let me have a drink. Yeah, a friend of mine was like, one day he was like, if you marry someone, it's going to be for companionship. And I just looked at him and I was like, why else do people get married? Like, isn't the point of marriage to marry someone like you enjoy spending time with? You can't be without. Okay, I don't know that I'll be able to rescue this. Is this going to help? Not really. Oh well, we're stuck with it. I don't. Do y'all even notice? Like, is it just something I am seeing? What I can do is darken the outside a little more. There we go. There we go. Yes, Sharon, I'm going to hydrate. It's empty. Okay, y'all. So that's one eye. Alright. Now, I didn't do this the last time, but I kind of feel as though I want to put green. I know, right, Toya? And a lot of it was like they didn't want you to like get hurt and stuff. True. I'm going to put green in the inner eye corner. I don't care. That's a pretty shade of green, isn't it? I don't care if it doesn't go. I cannot tell you if it's one of ColourPop's best. That green is a little ridiculous, isn't it? I may have made a mistake. Okay, I cannot save it. I don't think I can save it. There we go. That's just pretend that's okay. Let me try to do the other eye. Because we're approaching 2 hours. I know it's taking longer because I am talking, but I also know that a lot of those people said they routinely took 2 hours to do their makeup. Let me try to cut the crease better on the other side. Is that even straight? Like the formula is good. The formula on the Mar palette is not as good. Although I do have to give it to my friend because it looks better on her. She has darker skin, surprisingly. Okay. Quiet times, y'all. I think I didn't take enough for this side. Yeah, this I actually have this palette and I didn't realize it was the same collection as the red lip color I have. That looks really good on me. And I got the red lip color because T White in a video and it's from the same collection. And you know they don't have this stuff anymore. And I'm just like, yo, ColourPop was putting out so much stuff, and everybody and their mother was doing a ColourPop video a week. Like, there are people whose whole channel was just basically ColourPop. Okay, let's try this. Let's do this, Mo. You got this. Huh? Huh? What y'all think? Is this side way higher than the other side? I think this look is just accentuating the asymmetry in my face. Da 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 da! I don't even know anymore. I just don't even know anymore. Yeah, yep. I need more on that side. The eyes are not matching. Okay. You know what? Let's go in with the other color. Because I'm just about to give up. Y'all, my perfect eye look is whatever is on my cheeks, on my eyes, and that's it. Now, part of this is dipped into the wrong pan. It's because I usually do like this part on this eye, this part on that eye. But let's finish it and then we'll see how we can make this better. There we go. I think it's better now. Yeah? Okay, and then let me just go in with the outside corner a little bit again. Backing it up. Yeah. That'll help. Okay. Woo, y'all. I don't even have the energy to try and do lashes right now. But I mean, people would say, if you're not wearing lashes, your makeup isn't complete. I don't. Okay, we'll do the lashes. We'll do the lashes. Okay, let me try. I don't think I have the lash glue here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this baking off. What brush did I use for that? I'm going to use this brush. This brush is also from Big Box Beauty. Sharon, I know you're not trying to be funny, but I was just picturing you going, whoop. Oh, now my eyes look so creased. Why would someone willingly do this? I'll save the lash. I'll save the lashes for a little later. I think I'll save the lashes for a little later. That'll be okay. This little spot of whatever's going on here. Because I'm going to contour my nose next. Okay? I look like a ghost. I look like a ghost. Don't I look like an absolute ghost? Okay. So, what we're going to do is they used to powder. They used to powder before they contoured. But I love the e.l.f. blurring powder brush. Now, I didn't bring the Maybelline the Maybelline over there, but I still have I feel I'm having a powder emergency. What I've been doing is I've been scraping the edge of this powder to bring it into the center so that I can get powder to put on my face, y'all. Like Mo just buy a powder already. Okay. So powder. The most powder ever. Like you couldn't do this look without a ton of powder. Preferably a loose powder. Look, at this point, we can consider the pan finished. I just love the finish on this powder. I just like went in my normal powder routine and forgot I'm trying to keep the inside of my face as pale as possible so I can meet those beauty standards. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'm starting to do it now. And the thing too about which quad do you have? I'm sorry, do you have the same one with me? The thing about these looks also, the other thing about it was a lot of them looked great on camera. They photographed really well. But in person, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay. I'm going to powder my nose too, because now we're going to contour now. The because you know you can't contour one time. So yeah, I will welcome that toy because the contour is about to hit pan too. So I'm going to contour my nose. The people used to use a fan brush, but because people were trying to get that perfect little button nose. So I'm going to contour my nose. Toya is trying to send me a bigger package than Ruthie. But y'all don't let Ruthie know. When she finally goes to the post office, the post office will be like, have you been hoarding? Don't ask me what, like, now that I did this like contour thing, I can see like how this side of my nose is like way different than this side of the nose. Before before my brother died, I was going to get my because the inside of my nose, apparently the septum, whatever it is in the middle of your nose, like apparently it just like has a huge like S or something, and I was going to get that fixed so I could breathe better. I think I need to like make the center thinner. I'm like, I don't hate my nose. I like my nose. Why would I want to change the shape of my nose? And people would be like, it's not the shape. It's like, there's a shape of nose. When did that happen? Okay, so we did that. Now, I'm going to use this brush that I bought here. It's shaped like this. It's the Sculpting face brush, and I hate it because it always applies too much product. But it's a good day for too much product. So, I'm going to get in there with the contour. I'm getting in there, y'all. And I do, even if this contour, I don't know if it's gotten lighter over time or if I've just gotten used to contour. It's a good shade, like for putting shadow in your skin. So here we go. I don't think I made this line long enough, but whatever. Am I snatched yet? Oh my gosh, Shan. Oh, Toya, that shade. The shade is like, no, you didn't change the shape of your nose. Everybody can see it's makeup. And again, with those things making them so dramatic, like I have trouble making them symmetrical. Okay, what brush do I normally is oh my god, Toya, that sucks. Okay. What did I normally use to blend this out? Did I use I think I used the beauty blender because that's a lot. Yeah. Tone this down. Do I look snatched yet? My eyebrows are doing the most. Okay, we're heading in the home stretch. Oh, I still have to do the lashes. Okay, so blush. I should just do the lip blush. You know what? You never do one blush. I want to do this elf blush because a lot of the black girls were doing like a dark, like a brick brownie blush. Toya, you have this one too, right? It's the always spicy. I think it's the primer induced blush. There's a blush similar to this that was $2 in like a clear thing that Andrea Renee was using. And when I went to Miami in October 2019, I went to like all these different Targets trying to get this elf blush. And let me tell you, trying to buy makeup in Miami and Fort Lauderdale, I could not find makeup for my skin. Like I walked into an Ulta and they were like, "We don't have anything for your complexion." Luckily, I was with a white person just in case, you know. There we go. I always like to bring my blush up here. I just do. Oh, I didn't blend my nose. Y'all didn't tell me I didn't blend this nose contour. I'm so like not used to contouring my nose. Like when you're flat up like this, like straight on, it's like it's one thing, and then you turn to the side and it's like, whoa. Oh, I know what I actually like to use for my nose contour. Y'all remember when Tati tried to make the Blendiful happen and she was selling this for like too much money? But I just ordered some on AliExpress, and what I like them for is for blending out my nose. But I don't normally do so much to my nose. Normally, I'm just reclaiming space back from concealer or something. Toya, I was not going to blend the nose. I was going to just move on because I don't normally do all these things, and it's been 2 hours. I'm tired. I don't have the energy for this. My back is going to be like, what did you think? Like, who did you think you were, Mo? Who? Who? Oh my gosh. I don't know, that's blush. I do have some harsh edges going on there, y'all. Okay, let's do the blush on the other side of the face. Because this side is blushless. Where's the blush? Oh, I love Andrea Rene. Oh, I love Zyrtec D. I love any allergy medication with D. When I lived in Connecticut, Allegra D was my life. When I lived in Florida too, Allegra D. I actually had to have my friend's dad, who owned um a pharmacy in um Michigan, to mail me the Allegra D because at the time my insurance didn't cover it. Um Now, because we're doing the most, I'm going to now take also the lip bar blush and layer that on top. I remember the Allegra D was $75 a month. When I moved to St. Lucia, they didn't even have Allegra D here. Oh yeah. Ooh, look at that. And now we're going to get the nose just a little bit because I like to do that. Although right now what's working for me is taking 2 Benadryl every night. I find a lot of the time, like after a while, my allergy medicine stops working. Oh. I could see that, Toya. I could see that. I don't know why I'm doing what I'm doing. Okay. Y'all, should I do bronzer too? Or like, is this the most? Did they used to do bronzer? I didn't really used to pay attention to them after this. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to powder again with like a fluffier brush now. Oh, I don't think I have enough powder for this. I like to powder again to just like make everything stick together better. Okay, y'all. At this point in time, I can honestly say that I have used up every last drop of this lip bar powder. Okay. I do think so, Sharon, just to make everything kind of like smoosh together because I like that. Oh, I still have to do the bottom of my eyes. Okay, and I have to do my highlights. It's so weird for me to have so much foundation, so much concealer on my forehead. I feel like the edges of my forehead concealer need to blend out a little more. Okay, that's looking a little better. Yeah, like right now, it's Benadryl for me. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to find those brushes. Oh, this is the one I use. Yay. I'm going to do the bottom lash line with that same like dark red. I knew it was open for a reason. Let me come back to the camera. Okay. Well, you keep forgetting to tap, tap, tap. Oh, that's not working. That's not working. Sometimes your hand just does a better job. That's just all I'm going to say on the topic. Okay, there's the brush I want. Let me blend that out. Let me tell you, never leave home without a Benadryl. You can't leave home without a Benadryl. You can't. When I was hustling, going from resort to resort, I saw it the other day and I almost bought a bottle because I was like, what if I start taking this again? Like, would I feel better? But it was harder to get. I kept a children's like Benadryl with decongestant. And I'm telling you, that's probably what delayed my asthma diagnosis. Oh, this is blending out nicely. Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is coming together. Yep. Oh, let me tell you, the liquid version for kids is probably why I didn't die after the a few different times. Why I didn't die when they put cheese in my omelet. When I specifically ordered an omelet with no dairy. Um in Barbados. I had a bottle and I was like sipping on that Hitch style. I didn't think I would need it. I had like 2 doses and I had 2 more days, and you need to keep taking it every 4 hours if you have a bad allergic reaction. And I had the worst. I was like 2 days later when I went to the doctor for my regular checkup. My voice still sounded funny, my throat was still inflamed. And she gave me an emergency supply of steroids. That was 2015, and that was before I got diagnosed with asthma. So when I came back from Barbados, I think the allergic reaction happened on Thursday, and I had my doctor's appointment on Saturday. And she was like, "Why does your voice sound like this?" So I explained to her, and she's like, "When did your allergies get that bad?" I don't remember it being that bad. And I said, "This is the first time it happened." So she prescribed an EpiPen, and that was 2015, October 2015, and I went on a waiting list for an EpiPen at the one pharmacy, and they never called me. Yeah, I love the ice. I love the ice. And the but I my doctor knew a medical supplier that supplied them. Okay, I've ruined this side. And he gave me a knockoff EpiPen from Turkey, and I think the one I have right now might be expired. but I'm not going anywhere. Um, okay, y'all. So what I need to do is, yeah, like EpiPen shouldn't be so expensive, but what you going to do? My friend, her husband got bit by a centipede and had a really bad reaction to it, and she's like, I'm going to call Moneta for her EpiPen, but she never wants to inconvenience me, even though she helps me out all the time. I think he just went to the hospital. Okay, I need to spray my face. I need to do highlight, and I need to do the lashes and my lips. So what I'm going to do is I guess the highlight first. This is not straight, is it? So the last time I used this Artist Couture X Jackie Eyeliner loose highlight, but y'all, it got everywhere, and I just really don't want to do it because I used a fan brush, which I don't normally use for highlight. But y'all remember everyone was using a fan brush, so I think instead I want to use this range golden hour. I think like it's too dark for this look though. So should I use, I think I'm going to use this instead, the Glum Light Sugar High. Oh, I should have put this on my eyes. Oh yeah, hold on, this is going to get everywhere. Like, I don't understand. It's like everywhere, just like sparklies. Okay, this does not work. I know this is a fan brush from okay, I got some here. I'm not going to use this anymore. This is not working for me. This has got to go. I need something with a lot more control. I need another brush. What are my options? Let me see. It's super sparkly. It's so sparkly. It's so pretty though. Like, I really like it. Oh, this is what I like to use. I love this brush. This for highlight. If I'm telling you the truth, it's a flawless concealer brush from Elf, but it's what I like. It lets me do what I want to do. I don't really like this for concealer because, again, I have a small face. Oh, and you have to put all the highlights. Tati was the queen of the most highlight ever. See how, like, this is just so much more controlled but than whatever the fan brush was doing. Some down the nose, just a tiny bit. On the tip of the nose. Oh, but I love my where is it? I just love this shape for my blush. I just love this shape for my blush. I have another brush that's like a little fluffier than this that I also like for highlight. A Real Techniques brush that I got from like Christine or somebody. At the tip of the nose, here, the chin. And then this that I haven't really used for anything. Yes, now I'm shiny. Lori left. I didn't even realize you left, Laurie. I'm on this marathon thing here. Okay. Now we're going to spray. Y'all ready for the spray? And obviously, there can only be one spray. Well, there can be two. Because people were either using they were using either MAC Fix Plus or Urban Decay All Nighter. So I love Urban Decay All Nighter, y'all. I had a little tiny bottle. I love it. I love it more than MAC Fix Plus. I'm not gonna lie. MAC Fix Plus is how like I like really got into makeup because my aunt got a little sample bag from Macy's and it had a little sample of MAC Fix Plus and some Elizabeth Arden stuff, and I was just like, when I did my makeup and I sprayed MAC Fix Plus, everyone was like, "Oh my gosh, Mo, you're so gorgeous. Why are you so gorgeous?" I was like, "I'm wearing makeup. I'm wearing makeup." And I would just like back then it was just like foundation, eyes, lips. I didn't even have like blush and stuff. Okay, here we go, y'all. Hello. So now, obviously, I remember everyone was always like spraying themselves. Yeah, I wish Max Fix Plus would come out with fragrance free. I think this is fragrance free though. Checks the ingredients. Multitasking spray. Water, glycerin, alcohol, denatured aloe leaf juice, Q-Mist sativus fruit extract, cucumber fruit extract, sodium hydroxide, sodium phthalate, propylene glycol, capryl glucoside, citric acid, potassium sorbate, potassium benzoate, salicylic acid, and fragrance. It does have fragrance. It does have fragrance. I'm telling y'all, I'm you more highlight. You want more highlight? Um, you want more highlights? If I put on, what I can do is I can put on the lipper highlight because it really pops on my skin. Like the reason why I love the lipper palette is um other than the contour being a little too dark, um which I used to just mix the contour in with the powder to get the color I wanted. Like I much prefer the mented bronzer like on an everyday basis than the contour. What did I do with it? Oh, it's up there. But the lip bar highlight just pops on my skin. What did I do with the brush? What did I do with that brush, y'all? Like it can't. I didn't go. Oh, it's right here. It's on the floor. Found it. Okay, so what we'll do. Sharon wants more highlight. Sharon will get more highlight. Like hit what you're like. Say what you want. See, Sharon, you see that difference now with the Libra one. Say what you want about. Happy, Sharon? You happy now? Say what you want about this look and um this standard of beauty, but it's what we like to see. It is. It's okay, Sharon. We're just having a little fun here. It's what we like to see. I'm telling you. Oh, it already came, Toya. Toya is the queen of not trying things. Just sitting there watching them. I also have the AliExpress thing in black. I'm just going to blend the edge of the, like, I don't know what to do about the hash edges of this highlight. But we can just leave it. Where's my powder brush? Not that I have any powder left. Y'all, I just want y'all to see this. Do y'all see this? Do y'all see this? And also, y'all, the new ring light that I got also like makes photographs even better. Okay, y'all. So now is the hard part. Now is the really hard part in all of this, because I have to try to put these lashes on. Did y'all forget about the lashes already? I have to try to put these lashes on. And Talia, you have a lot on your plate too. Like, you have your mom, you have work. I organized my makeup the other day. After I did this look and the phone did its thing and there was no internet, I was like so frustrated. I just was like, I'm putting all this away. I put everything away and I organized it. Okay. So how I actually ended up successfully putting on my lashes was actually watching Cardi B. Because my actual natural lashes curl more than the what am I looking for? The tweezers. They were in here. Are they in the drawer? Ooh, I don't see the tweezers now. I don't know what I did with them. Sharon, these lashes are your fault. I'm calling you out. These lashes are your fault. You're the one. You're the one who has me in this lash situation. Because they came in that Glam Light box. So these are the lashes. Glam Light Strawberry. This is what they look like. I think these are the ones that I used in that Normani video. Oh, there we go. Oh, Sharon, I'm calling you out. I'm calling you out, you know. I finally used a little sample of NARS Climax mascara that I have. And I actually like it. I really like it. I like my mascara. There's a new mascara that apparently went viral. I saw it on Amazon, but it's $8, and I'm like, will I get $8 worth of views from this? No. I have my Lash Princess. I have the Elf mascara that I love. I have that Dior mascara that made my eyes sting. I have quite a few mascaras, y'all. I have quite a few. I can show y'all. Okay, y'all. So what I saw Cardi B do was she came from the top to put the She came from the top to put it in. I don't have enough light down here. What do I need? I need to go like so. No! Oh. Oh, this is not working. I need to find the tweezers, y'all. we go. Let's see if I can take this glue off. Okay, this works. Okay, here we go. My eyes are already watering. My eyes are not here for this. Almost done. No, I learned this from Cardi B, okay? Did I do it? Did I do it? And the lash glue that I'm using is black. I need to. I should have gotten the clear one from my niece. That would have been a good idea. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I think I did it. I think I did. I just going to tap a little of the eyeshadow up here on top of the glue. Y'all, I think I did it. Oh, that's one, y'all. That's only one. Okay, it's fine. If I did one, it follows that I could do the other one, right? Well, there's the lash, but where's the glue? I'm such a mess right now. I can't find anything. Okay. Y'all, where did I put the glue? Where did I put the glue? Ask me where did I put the glue? There's the lash. Is it on the floor? It's probably on the floor. Okay, there's the why am oh, it's right here. It's right here. Found it. Found it. Okay, the glue that I'm using is the brand is Ibn New York. I bought it at the drugstore. So get the glue on the lash. I think it would, Toya. I saw someone use it in a video and I was like, what is this? I need it. I think it's my cousin that lost her mom a couple of weeks ago. Oh, I turned off the AC so I can hear the outside noises a lot better. I still have to put mascara on because I have so much crap on my eye, on my eyelash. Like, it could have been closer to my actual lash, but we're just going to like smush it with mascara and be like, whatever. You know? Yeah, I think once I put mascara, it'll be fine. Yeah, she was elderly and she got the Ronies. It's kind of like one of the things that's like wearing on me because in our culture, when someone dies, like you go over there to like sympathize with them, like you go to their house and stuff. Oh, but you can't do that right now. Like some people still do it, but obviously I wouldn't. No, I don't have this done right. I'm not holding this right. This is refusing to sit. This one is refusing to cooperate. What I do want to try is if I could put the lashes on before I put on the shadow. Oh, my eyes are stinging. My eyes are like, we do not like this. We do not like this at all. Oh my god, I think I attached it to my lashes. It's okay. I have lots of lashes. I can spare a few. Oh, I need to buy a micellar water. I need to put that on the list. Okay. Ooh, that's a good idea. Oh my gosh, Toya, that's so sad. Oh, that's such a good idea, Lori. That's such a good idea. Okay, so let me see if I can take off that little bit of glue right here and then just like add a little extra. Oh, shoot. Oh, that's not going to work. Y'all, we're getting somewhere, aren't we? You know what I'm going to do to I need a tiny bit more glue like in the inside of this eye here. So I'm going to use what Lori said and take some glue. Like oh yeah. That works so much better. Oh, Sharon. I cannot imagine doing this every day. Look, okay? Like when you do this look, like you understand why people do it, even though I will always forever love concealer, blush, put the blush on the eyes, mascara, let's go. But like you understand why people do this. And I'm not saying people shouldn't do it. Oh, excuse me. What I'm saying is that you shouldn't say people must do this, and that if people don't do this, they're not beautiful. This should not be the standard of beauty. I am not getting up no extra many hours early for this. Okay, there's no way. No way. Zero. Especially not when I used to have to leave my house at 4:45 to catch the bus so I could be at work for 7:30. Oh, I didn't tilt this one up enough. I didn't tilt this lash up enough. Anyways, I'm using the e.l.f. Lash It Loud mascara. Mostly because there's a ton of concealer on my actual lashes. Um, the okay, so the resort, if I drove, I would not need to take that long. But the resorts are usually out of the way, so there's no public transportation. And this resort was way out of the way, so I had to catch the actual resort bus. And technically I had to be at work for 7. So I had to catch the resort bus. It left the city at 6:15. But the public buses here also don't really have a schedule. And it takes like from my home to where I catch the bus. Oh, this is not stuck on. This is not stuck on properly. From my home to where I catch the bus would in at that early in the morning took like 30 minutes max. Um but what would happen was I wasn't guaranteed if I left. Like there were days I would like leave my house at 7:15 and I would just barely make it. But I had to leave early and I would like get to the other point and sometimes I had to wait like 15 to 20 minutes for the resort bus to come. Because the resort bus left at 6:15 and it did not wait. The resort bus waits for no man. Oh, Toya, did you see those little girls going missing in St. Thomas? That was so scary. Like I don't understand what's going on. Where's the I need to fix this lash. This lash is like going away. There we go. Oh my gosh, Toya. So it was sometime last week. Like it was so shocking. I don't think I even shared it to my stories. Like a 9-year-old girl was kidnapped from her house in St. Thomas. And like the community went out and searched for her until they found her. And then like the same day they like knew who took her, so they were looking for the guy. Um or like trying to find her. 9 years old. And then like um that same day they found her, a 13-year-old girl was kidnapped from her home. I was like, I was like, how do they know he's the one that took her? You know, so many details. Okay, so let me do. Oh, there goes the glue. Yeah, it was on Jamaican media. I just got mascara on my eyeball. Okay, that's the bottom lash line. Let's do the other side. And then we just have the lips and the hair. Okay. Yes, Felicia was the 9-year-old. Okay. Woo! Okay, we almost done. Lips. Oh, I didn't take the lip pencil. Because you can't not do lip pencil. You have to. You just have to. Oh, y'all, I don't know what oh, it's right here. Okay. I'm just blind. Um, yeah, Toya, it was like, it really shook me. It really shook me. Like, I want to know. I was like, I kind of wanted to know, but I kind of like didn't want to make myself all sad. So I'm using for the lip pencil ColourPop. I bought that the same time I bought the this palette. What would have been really nice was if I had like a lip color like that. I used to have a Revlon lip crayon that color. I loved it. I need to get something in this color. Can't not be without this color lip in my arsenal. I never really figured out lip pencil, if I'm telling you the truth. I'm still trying to find. Yeah, they are Toyo. And I'm trying to I would really it would be interesting to know how they know it's him. Okay. I yeah, I really would like to get a nice chocolatey brown lip liner. But since my lips are dark today, like there's this guy like I met at a client's birthday party, and he was like, "Your lipstick is running. You're supposed to put lip liner so your lipstick doesn't bleed." And I'm like, "Okay." And it was a 60th birthday, and he was like, "All these people got their makeup professionally done, and they're not wearing lip liner." Ooh, tell us about it. Tell us about it. Is it it does and I really want to know if it says something about Philly every two sentences. Okay, yo. So this is um Colourpop again. And it is the Sophia Nygaard collection. Yo, like these all got good review. Like if you really want to see a good review of this, go watch Alicia's. Like this was when I was like really getting into makeup YouTube, and Alicia's video on this. It's like one of the best videos. Like she just like breaks it down, like each color, like the her video on these lipsticks. Mm. But this color is just classic, y'all. Whose grandma did not have this color? Mm. Okay, y'all. Okay. Okay. In my life, you cannot go wrong with a red lip. You can also get it on your teeth. And this is where I usually mess up. And I need Q-tips for this. That's what I need. But what I'm going to use is my cloth because it's clean. I just like to like when you watch an Alicia video, it like answers every question you never knew you had about the product. I just like to go in and blur out the edge. I just like to soften the edge of my lipstick. That's like a me. That's like a me situation. That's just me. That's just how I do. And then I usually go in with a little. Oh, I don't have any powder. I just need to figure out where I put the Maybelline powder. I was using it at the window. Okay, it was exactly where I thought it would be. Let me tell you. Like, Alicia, in my book, is one of the best beauty YouTubers on YouTube. Beauty YouTubers on YouTube. It's like when she says, "Come in closer," that's enough. I just always like to go around the edge with a little powder or foundation or concealer. Just a little. Probably insecure about the edges of my lipstick from that one guy at that one party telling me my lipstick was blurring. Yo, now I have a surprise for you, okay? I'm not going to give you any hints, but I'll be right back with a surprise. Talk amongst yourself.
Hey y'all, I got membership so you can join the crew. Woo! For those who want to support me a little more, I have 3 levels of memberships. We got Potato Chip Crew at $2.99. You get loyalty badges that show how long you've been a member. And look y'all, I got the little potatoes. And you got emojis that only members can use. And I got y'all some potato chips. And of course, I had to get a mermaid. And you also get access to member-only live chats. That's lives where only members can talk. Then we have the Super Crew at $6.99. You get everything from the previous level, plus member shoutouts, members only updates on the community tab, and members only live chat. For $24.99, you get everything from the previous 2 levels, plus I'll follow you on social media, and you get wallpapers for your phone, and you get to choose one of my books for free. If you want to become a member, just hit up that join button and let's have some fun together. Whee!
Okay, y'all, if you've stepped away from the screen, come back to the screen because it's time for the final face reveal with a special surprise. So make sure you are at your screen and you are looking at the screen because you're about to be blown away. Hello? Who is this? Hi, y'all. Hello? Who is she? Do y'all recognize her? Did I leave y'all speechless? Y'all, I'm telling y'all, this is what I was in the middle of doing to make this awesome video. And okay, that's a better angle. I need to find. There we go. And y'all, just like that, I lost this. Like, honestly, I think it would be like what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this on my Instagram and then we'll see y'all will see like the comments. I don't know if people will even recognize me. Okay, so I did an unboxing of the wig. If I told y'all, like, it feels, it's a side part, but it feels a little too far over this way. Um, if I, there we go. This is how it's straight, which means I need to take this down a bit. Okay, let me try to sit properly. This is what happens when you film on your phone and you keep touching the screen. There we go. There we go. I think I got it now. I think I got it. Anyways, y'all will never believe. It's currently unavailable, but you will never believe. I bought this on Amazon, our future overlords, for 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 $6.99, y'all. $6.99. $6.99. $6.99. Let me slide back. $6.99. $6.99. And you can go to the side like this. It can go to the side like this. $6.99, y'all. Can you even believe this? And it came with two of these cap thingies. Two of these cap thingies, and in the unboxing video I showed you all the inside, but it's like they're like tube thingies that you can use as a cap, and it has the loose part up there. I didn't braid my hair down like really tight just because it's just so uncomfortable for me. And I didn't think I could do my whole makeup while my hair was braided really tight. And it's really tight because I have a big head and a lot of hair and a small face. So it's also like freaking me out a little because this screen is flipped. Let me look over here. From there, it looks fine. It just, I don't know why it looks tilted on that. So that's the final look, y'all. Am I not Instagram? Am I not ready for Instagram now? Like now? Like this is fine. Like there's nothing wrong with this. This is gorgeous. This is a look. And if this is what you want, fine. But I am unrecognizable. Like I'm not recognizable. Not at all. You know? If people saw me on the street, they would not recognize me. And I did trim like some loose string, like parts that were like not quite right. I trimmed it a little bit. So let me see how I can push this further back. Let's take this out of the way so you can see. And then this move the light. Bring the light up a little bit. So, and this is, it goes for like pretty far down. Turn that back so you can see. It does go pretty far down. I don't know that I could like go out with this, but you know. Yes, so that's it, y'all. Ooh. Did Daphne had red hair? You know, I think you might be onto something. Oh, okay. I want to look up Daphne from Scoop again. Like, I feel like no, Sharon, you're totally right. Like, there are people who don't leave the house like this, and then And then what I saw a lot too was um like influencers pushing this as like a necessity, and it was just Scooby Doo. It was just yes, I did. When I did the unboxing video, y'all, I did a headband. What color headband should I do? I have a gold one right here, but it's a turban one. Um, hold up, y'all. Hold up. Oh wait, all my hair stuff is right here. I did a headband when I did the unboxing video, but it was so slippery. It was just like, okay, let's go images. No, it's totally giving Daphne's vibes because Daphne's a bit of a strawberry blonde. Y'all, I've been live for 3 hours. And oh, I meant to bring the cookies in here. I have a color that works better. I have a brown, I have a blue. It's a bonnet. I've taken to storing things in um to storing things in yes, I have my glutinous cookies. I've taken to storing things in pillowcases. Okay, this part is actually better. I need a mirror. If I had a bobby pin to hold it down. Like, yo. Okay. Come on now. Come on. Just come on. When I do the pictures, I'll do a split screen. What the hell? What the hell? Sexy? Like this? Oh my gosh. Uh, I'm getting off this. Because I just saw something that should not be seen. Okay, let's do this. Oh, I had the clips there. Hold on. That's how I ended up doing the scarf the last time. I clipped it. That helped. Who was saying that the um oh, Ruthie said that the wig was giving her 80s vibes. Like she was hearing like 80s music. She couldn't figure out what song she was hearing, but she was hearing 80s music. My ears are not pierced, but they have like these like metallic Like, have y'all ever seen the like metallic hoops that like clip on? Okay, I needed to comb this part through a little more. Okay, let's just push it back a little bit. Oh my god. Yo! This is a look right here. Oh my gosh, yo, this is a look right here. What? What? Oh, where's the comb? I need to comb this for a little. This gets really tangly really quickly though. Okay. Like this. I need to. Where did I put some bobby pins? There we go. Instagram is not ready for this, Sharon. Instagram is not ready. There we go. Pin. I've been watching like so many wig videos. Remember the other day I told you all about Mary Kay Bella? I got a few tips from her. Okay, y'all. It's photo time. Y'all, thanks for hanging out with me for 3 hours. Over 3 hours at this point. Like one of my things with the wig is because my hairline is so close to my forehead, like finding, and my head is so big, finding the spot for this is hard. But I think if I just pull this back right there, yeah, pull this back right there. This could be a little thinner. Okay, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me for so long. I have a couple of videos filmed for next week. Hopefully I'll be able to get the videos I want to film done. And I'll see y'all soon. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. Thanks, Toya, Lori, and Sharon for hanging out for the whole 3 hours. I hope you were well rewarded. Bye. Let me give y'all a little stream ending music.